Alright guys, so let's cook today spaghetti. So today we're going to make spaghetti. So we need 3 to 5 cloves of garlic. We need a few herbs. We need 500 grams of noodles, 2 tomatoes, 1 green garlic chili, and then we need a few tablespoons of olive oil, and then we need some salt, black pepper, and ketchup. Alright guys, so I've added water to the boil, about half a pot, and we're gonna add a few pinch of salt. Let's do that first. So we've added a few pinches of salt. That's good enough. And now we're gonna do this for a minute or two. Alright, so we've kept this at full flame. It should be on full flame. And now we're gonna add 500 grams of our noodles. So spread them out, slowly, like this, and let them to a boil. Do not cover them. Alright, so we're gonna help the noodles a bit to let them rinse in totally in the water, so we'd get a perfect and soft noodle. Alright, so we're gonna mix noodles so we get a perfect circumference of water. Alright guys, so we're gonna check when the noodles are totally cooked, about until 10 to 15 minutes to the boil, and we're gonna keep the flame on medium. It should be on medium. Alright, so I've smashed the garlic cloves, about 5 garlic cloves you need, and then you want to add, I've cut the tomatoes. You need 2 tomatoes again, and then I've cut them, and I've cut the chili. We're gonna add them to the grinder. Alright, so I've grinded the tomatoes, as you can see, right there, and the chili too. It should be important to keep those together. Alright guys, so we're gonna check the noodles. So you're gonna pinch them and see if they're well cooked and soft. So I checked them and they still need about a few minutes. Alright guys, so we're gonna check the noodles and see if they're cooked. Well, they're not a bit soft, so we need about 3 to 5 minutes more to the boil. You can see later. Guys, so the noodles are ready, so let's rinse them out. Let's go. We're gonna close the gas. Alright, before rinsing out, we need to take out a few bits of water. Oh, let go. Okay, before rinsing them out, we're going to take a bowl and then the rinser, and then we're going to rinse the noodles like this. Alright, now rest is a bit. We're going to take them out, and alright, so we rinsed the noodles out, and we're going to take them out. And remember, we put the bowl for something. So we're going to take the water. This is for the puree. We took the water, and then we get to the next step. Alright, so we put the pot to the fire. We need it again at medium flame. Alright, so we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. A bit more, that's enough. And then we let that for rest about a minute, and then we're gonna add garlic. Alright, so the oil is hot. We're gonna add garlic to it. Alright, so we're gonna add the puree. Looks good, doesn't it? add the spaghetti water in here and mix this perfectly nicely so that the waste of tomatoes isn't there. Alright, so we've cleaned the pot, put it to the side, now we mix. Let it come to a bit of, like, as you can see, a bit of a boil, like bubbles form, and then you can add the spices and the herbs. So we've let the puree to a boil, the mixture, and then now we're gonna add some black pepper, about 3 to 4 pinches. Let's say so. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add a bit more for more taste. That's about enough. Mix this black pepper. And we're gonna add a few pinches of salt. Alright. Now we're gonna mix. Just let it boil for 2 to 3 minutes after adding the spices and the herbs later. And if you feel it, if it sticks to the pot, we add a few drops of water. Not that much. Alright. We're gonna add the noodles slowly, half and half. We're gonna add a few drops of water so the noodles don't stick. Not that much. Alright, so we're gonna add some herbs and some ketchup for pure intense tomato taste. Few ketchup. We'll take a few herbs, sprinkle them around. It depends on your herb taste if you want more herbs or less herbs. And I prefer more herbs so they taste well. And let's mix. Alright, so I've mixed it well and everything. We turn off the fire, and before you eat, we let them rest for 5 minutes. Alright guys, this is the final product we have about our spaghetti that we cooked. I hope you like it and enjoy your meal. Let's go.